Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about Capricorn ascendant and the predictions for the month of February 2025. During this month, the ascendant Lord Saturn will continue to transit through the second house where it is going to be joined by Mercury from 11th to 26th of February. The combination of Saturn and Mercury in any house showcases struggles related to that house and person end up working extremely hard. Mercury in your chart showcases the sixth house because it is the owner of this house, and the sixth house indicates disease, death, and enemies. So you need to remain very cautious in this month. You should not engage with others in any kind of a conflict. You should avoid any court cases or hearing that may occur, and you should also not take any loans. All these three things you need to avoid between 11th to 26th of February. However, this kind of a combination, the sixth house lord combining with the ascendant lord in the second house, is very fruitful for people who are in jobs, and all the people who are in service will see a very good time in their jobs, especially between 11th to 16th of February. In this month, the exchange of the third and the fifth house lord is taking place. Jupiter will be in the sign of Venus in the fifth house, and Venus will be in an exalted position in the third house with Rahu. This indicates a very positive time for love affairs. You may also see yourself getting attracted to someone in your neighborhood, and there is a very high probability that you may also get some kind of a proposal from the other party. The best time for you to express feelings of your heart is on 2nd and 4th of February, as well as on 16th of February. This will happen because Moon and Venus will be in a positive angles with each other. This is also a very good time for the growth of your children. Capricorn ascendant people usually get kids who become very rich in their life, and if your children are well settled, then you will also be able to buy a property on their behalf. By their behalf, I mean you would be transacting on the behalf of your kids, but it is your kids who will be footing the bill for such property. So February is a very favorable month to close any such kind of a real estate deals on the behalf of your kids. If you are a student, then the combination of the fifth house lord with Rahu would mean you would find plenty of distractions and you will not be able to focus on your studies. So you should avoid this tendency of getting distracted and work extremely hard in this month. The most favorable time for the students will be in the first week of February, especially 6th and 7th of February is a very conducive time to appear for any kind of a competitive exams. If you are into speculation, then Venus Rahu combination would mean you would end up taking huge position sizes in a falling market, and you will be taken to cleaners because this Rahu will create a fog around your thinking, and so it is better to stay away from any kind of a speculative markets in the month of February. If we look at the seventh house, which indicates your spouse and business partnership, then it is not getting any beneficial aspect in Feb. Neither are any beneficial planets transitioning through the seventh house. So you should not look for starting a new business or doing capital expenditure in the existing line of business. Single people will also need to wait as there is no probability of getting married during this month as far as the transit is concerned. However, if you're married, then you need to avoid getting into any argument with your spouse till 15th of March. Your spouse will speak in an acerbic manner, and they will also throw tantrums like small kids, and this will be visible for you throughout the month on a large scale. You usually get spouse who is much younger than you, is immature, and is polar opposite to the practical personality that you have, and that is why most of the Capricorn ascendant people have to do a lot of adjustment in their married life. You also need to be very careful about certain days in this month. So 8th and 9th of February is something when you need to look after your health. 13th and 14th of February will be mentally stressful for you, and 23rd and 24th of February is a time when you need to avoid taking any key decisions. And as I mentioned earlier, you also need to remain cautious between 11th to 26th of February about not engaging with your enemies, avoiding conflicts, avoiding court cases, looking after the health of your own and your family. So this is how this month is going to pan out for the Capricorn ascendant people. If you have liked my video, I would request you to subscribe to my channel, and thank you very much for watching.